Good morning. Hello, hello. Look, and listen to the sound. Hear that? Good morning, good morning. How are we, everyone? Let me turn on light. That's a little helpful. Okay, here we go. How are we, everyone? Do we hear the music? Did we hear all the redeems? Do we hear Sweet? Oh, Sweet forgot to do something. Oh dear. I knew I wasn't fully done. This is gonna look funky. Oh, where is it? Uh-oh. It's gone. It's gone. What? Oh dear. Oh, there's a Pichu in chat. Well, now I need to figure something out. So let's take our time, by the way. I haven't done a crafting stream in a really long time. Trying to type with the keyboard. What just dropped? Oh my gosh, it's chaos. I haven't done a crafting stream in so long. How are we, everyone? Ooh, that is my cell phone charger. If I don't pick that up, a certain rabbit is going to eat it. Oh my gosh, you'd think I'd be more organized. Okay, what happened to... Before I even say hello to all of you, I gotta fix this. What happened to the sub goals? They just disappeared. Disappeared. Oh my gosh, I don't even want that up. There we go. I'm in a little bit of a mood today. I admit, full disclosure, the reason it took me a little bit longer to switch over to the chatting screen. What happened? Because I haven't taken my medicine yet this morning, and Tolkien even said, he was like, are you gonna have your breakfast? I was like, I'm not hungry, I haven't had my breakfast. Thank you for interrupting the stream. I'm trying to find our sub goals. They disappeared, damn it. Hi, entity. What if I just delete this? I'm just gonna delete it. It's so in the way. I love it. Hi, entity. There it is. Sorry, that's in the way. La 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 la. Why is it doing this? I'm gonna cry. Why is everything broken today? I'm gonna cry. I'm just so frustrated because everything is half broken today. Nothing is working. That's all I wanted to do. That is literally all I needed. I don't know why it disappeared and broke. There. Get your dailies there. Goodness gracious. Hey, welcome, and you think the Twitch API... I feel like today is Monday. I'm not kidding. I had a decent Monday. I think it caught up. It was like, oh, the end of the week. Forgot to be a jerk. I'm having such a day. I even told Tolkien, I don't know about going live today. I don't know about doing a pop-up stream. You think the Twitch API is changing so redeems are all just bonked? Oh no. I use StreamerBot. It's StreamerBot. Or no. You're right. That's a widget that I got through Etsy that plugs into Stream Elements. So maybe that's what it is. And someone else in another Discord was mentioning Twitch API stuff. Oh dear. Well, thank you for explaining that. Good morning. I want to make sure I pronounce your name correctly. It's Celendria, correct? Sorry to put the spotlight on you. I do it to everyone when I want to make sure to get names correct. Names are important. So, well, thank you for being here. And thank you for explaining that to me. Because I'm like, what? It was there half an hour ago when I was getting everything set up. So anyways, I digress. I'm going to breathe. I did take my medicine. I again apologize for making you all sit on the starting student screen. I just realized, sweet, before you dive into this, settle down. And I also haven't eaten, and I need to be hungry, so medicine helps with that. Dear Lena, so it is a little tricky for me to type off to the side here. And I feel so guilty because this is a pop-up stream, so I feel guilty that I need my mods a little bit more than I normally do, because this isn't a scheduled stream. So I do apologize for putting any more pressure on my dear sweet mods, dear sweet entity who's here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here, entity. And how are you, Lena? Lena, did you change your name color, sweetheart? I think you did. And go Sherry Bot. Go Sherry Bot. Good bot. Good bot. I love Sherry Bot. So yeah, look at these. There's 3 of these. There's one. There's one. They're lovely. I wish my camera, can I show you how they hang? They loop down. They're gorgeous. It's a shame I'm going to be cutting them up. But I have what I bought is a very sweet, it's faux flowers, the faux kind, of poinsettias. It's just a 1 garland strand that I bought at a store. Hi, Lexi. Hello, hello. You did. You changed it today. um, and now it's not the holiday season, it's spring. And what's really lovely, we have one string of a small string of lights in with this red poinsettia green leaf thing. It's on our mantle, so above our fake fireplace, but right below the TV. I don't think I've taken a picture of it specifically, but it has been featured in other pictures I've shared in our Discord. So anyways, I knew this was going to happen. I cleaned the gamer pad, but I knew these flowers were going to have stuff in them. Anyways, so we're transitioning. It's not the holiday season. The red is getting to be a little bit of an eyesore. I really wanted something spring, something that I can enjoy for the next few months into maybe, I think the next time I'll redo the mantelpiece will be July. I wouldn't want to do it any later, but definitely have like a July to September theme. And then October, probably do something a little bit more spooky-ish, a little bit more witchy-ish. But then November, December, January, February, do the red piece that I just had to buy. I didn't do anything crafty with that because it's 1 strand of garland. It's perfect. Went to multiple places and they don't have just like a strand of garland that's spring vibe. So you know what? I saw these 3. I took all 3. These were the last 3 in a giant section of the aisleway. So yeah, I was selfish. I'm so sorry to any other customers that were like, ooh, I have this idea. Let me go to the store and see if it's there. Nope, Sweet got it all. All 3 out of there were so many other multiples of the other bouquets. So I got these white ones and I'm trying to, so we're going to brainstorm together a little bit here on, so I admit, I don't want to take, I'm hoping I can leave 1. I will. Yes, I'm going to stop right now. Guess what Sweet has? This is not an advertisement. I'm so sorry that we are supporting this corporate system. But oh my goodness, a mocha frappe. I'm so happy. I actually don't have water here. That's a shame. I'll correct that during when we have the next ad break. I will correct that. So for now, it's frappe. Yeah, they have some Minecraft promotion right now. I don't pay attention to it unless it's Mario, Hello Kitty, or Squishmallow related. Those are like the 3 things I get excited for McDonald's things. And again, sorry, so sorry to support a corporate system, but I digress. There are worse things to support than those who employ lots of people who are not registered citizens of the United States that are working towards citizenship. You know, that is one thing that McDonald's actually does a lot of. They do employ a lot of people of all backgrounds and diversities. So you got to give them that credit. And they have a college system too, actually. anyways, going back to our craft, thank you for the hydrate. I'm all over the place today. It was a weird start today. I'm really hoping one of these I won't have to take apart, and I'm now looking at the leaves. So, 2 of these should suffice to make 1 strand of garland. And I don't need to make it a thick piece at all. I'm not looking to, like, make it a bushy strand of garland, say like evergreens are. Which I love. I love fake evergreen garlands for the holiday season. I love those. I'm such a sucker for them. Usually not the pre-lit ones, because pre-lit ones tend to have, like, just not the lights I like. So which one do I want to not take apart is my question. They are not created equal. For example, sorry, this is like right in all of your faces. I'm holding them up so I can really take a look at the leaves. Let's see here. How is everyone? I didn't go through my good mornings. I know Tina's here, Celendria, Cozy Joe, Lena. Chica is finding their glasses. I was like, go find them. Jeez. I adore that about Chica. You know what? Just a sweetheart. Just a sweetheart. Here, you've been here like every stream. I don't do watch streaks. I find them to be a little, I don't know. They encourage a little competitiveness, I've seen, depending on the stream. Not all of them, but I know some people, you start to care about the streak and then you miss one and you get heartbroken, and I've been there too. This one doesn't have a lot of leaf. Okay. So I'm sorry this is just kind of like all in your face, everyone, but I'm glad I made note of that. This one seems to have the most leaf. So maybe I'll take apart this one. This seems to be in the middle. So maybe I'll use, yeah, so now just looking at the bundles themselves, how much hangage, I know that sounds funny, how much hangage versus just it's actually all hanging. I didn't notice that. They're all type of hanging kind, it's just, there's a height difference. Okay. Yeah, I found one hanging out. If you've ever been to dollar stores and you know how they just kind of shove them in the aisle. Original channel, good morning. You know how they just kind of shove them in there. So one of them was clearly hanging out, and I was like, I wonder if there are more. The other 2 were shoved in there, so I had to dig these out. So I admit I bought them, brought them home, and I haven't looked at them much since. So we are kind of, we're going through this together, everyone. Egg roll, hi, sweethearts. Oh, but this one is so bushy, though. I like, oh. So anyways, what I'm trying not to do is try not to take apart one of them to just use to have, put in a nice little vase and just have on display. My office / gaming room / hobbit's room is no longer my hobbit room is no longer going to be hobbit's room, as Zoe's going to be moving in here soon. So things are going to get moved around, and I really wanted one of these on display. This one's going to get definitely taken apart. Okay, this one is, I would think, the nicest one that I would want to just like put in a vase and just have on display, but that's so tough. It does seem to have more strands than the other 2, right? Yeah, I like that this one, so the leaves happen to be taller up on the stems. Okay, so thank you everyone bearing with me while I went through that process of figuring that out, putting that over to the side. So now we're going to examine these a little closer. Ideally, I think what I should do is do a little choppy chop right at the base. I think that's going to be the smartest thing here. Yeah, made in China, and it was processed in Virginia. Thank you, China. Appreciate the fake flowers. Yeah, scissors. Okay, oh no, my good scissors. I knew this was gonna happen. Where did I last see them? Mr. Cooper, hello. If you are new-ish to the Sweet Wild streams with crafting streams, which you're going to get more back into, with felting. I might miss a little bit more in chat. I'm going to do less hugs just because the keyboard is way over here. So here's me. Hi. Let's see. Yes! Here they are. I was like, they're in the drawer, sweet. They're in the drawer. Okay. I think that's going to be the best thing is chopping them as close as I possibly can to the base. And then what I have, everyone, are these. I found these. Hugs to Mr. Cooper. Let's go. Yeah, it's Friday. Yes, indeed. So I found these. These are for Christmas bulbs. Ornaments, I should say. Holiday ornaments, I should say. All together. There we go. And we have a bunch left over, and I don't need to buy, you know, string, twine, or anything. These are going to be perfect. They're not the same color green, but they're very malleable, movable, bendable words. So yeah, let's start cutting away. Actually, take the tags off. I hope they're not too sticky. They're definitely the kind that are kind of glued on, which is very frustrating. Oh, there's a spew pot. Oh, I thought it was going to be the spider one. That's not the Pokemon I thought was in chat, but there is a Pokemon in chat. Ooh, ooh. I'm trying to not get any more of the stickiness on the actual stem, and I kind of failed at the end of that part. Is it sticky? Just a little. Okay, not too bad. And I'm not going to throw this away in my garbage because Hobbit. Hobbit. The only thing that goes in that garbage next to me are tissues. And that's for when my nose is acting up. And other than that, I've learned lessons. Don't put wrappers in there. Hobbit is a brat. She's such a brat. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was actually a nice cut right there. That one was not as stuck to the stem. Is it sticky? Yes. That one was stickier. That's so funny. All right, how are we doing? Hugs to Entity and Egg Roll. Let's go. Let's go. Whoops, I hit that by accident. There we go. Okay. Oh, I want to close this. Now that that's fixed, we can close that. Me clicking around. Okay. There we go. Oh, I will go over here. This is, I'm typing this with my left hand. This is today's music. Oh, these scissors might not be the best. No, I'm gonna need clippers, like actual clippers. Is there wire in there? Oh, is that wire? Where did I put those? Are they in the same drawer? Hold on, everyone. If not, I can get, special kitchen scissors. Let's see. It's my drawer. I don't want to crush those. Way to go, sweet. Let's see, everybody. My felting stuff. Oh no. Are they gonna be... I don't see them. Where? Oh, here. What is that? Oh, that's medicine for Zoe that I'd never used. Oh, no. Okay, so that wasn't helpful. I don't know where those, I had special... Oop, get back in there, drawer. No, it's not what you think, Hobbit. Hobbit's like, ooh, are you getting me what I think you're getting me? No. No, sweetheart. Oh, fine. Oh my gosh, she's begging everyone. She's so sweet. She's begging. You're too sweet. Oh, the vet would be so mad at me. I just gave her a treat yesterday. The vet said like 1 or 2 a week. I'm the worst. Oh, I'm sorry for being so unprepared. I might just run and get the kitchen scissors. even in there. Interesting. Where did I put those? I had very special, they're kind of like jeweler's tools that you can just use for small precision crafting techniques. So, and they cut really well, and I don't have them. You're not going to the site today. You may still have some work to do at the shop, though. So does that make your Friday lighter? Does that make your Friday easier? If so, I'm so happy for that. That's the best. I hope that's something that you want. Okay. Enjoy the music. I'm not gonna mute it, but I am gonna go run and get these kitchen scissors. Entity, watch the stream. Darn it. Me and my bad planning. So you know what I also did? I took the liberty of getting stream isn't doing any tricks. No, don't do that. I figured since I went and grabbed scissors, and I am going to replace what I had up for the winter season, I figured I'd grab the fake poinsettia garland I was talking about. So here it is. Isn't this lovely for winter season? Isn't that so nice? So it's just like, you see how it's just one strand of garland? That's all it is. Oh, the delay on the camera is so funny. But yeah. So that is what we're replacing. It's actually very sweet. It's, you know, it still holds its shape. You know, I didn't really... Right here. Where are you, sweet? There we go. I didn't really flatten those corners out or anything, so it still holds its shape really well. So I actually grabbed this in part to do a little measuring because maybe I can, you know, craft something as long as this. So that was good on me to grab that. But it also limits how much space I have on my desk. It's so funny. You're sweet as well, original channel. I hope that you're enjoying, you know, your lighter and safer Friday. I wasn't happy to hear what's coming for our way this weekend. Are you kidding me? I want spring so bad. I'm gonna cry. Hold it together, sweet. Don't break down on stream. Look what Sweet brought back, and Light has sent it. Light loves crafts as much as we do. Good morning, Sailor Light. And Allie, hello, sweethearts. We haven't seen that redeem in a while. Yeah, we gotta love Sophie Hatter. Alright, so these are my favorite kitchen scissors. I'm hoping these will do the trick. But no, it really is wire. Okay, this is why I was searching for those tools I was talking about, but I don't know if I'm going to find them. So here are the other kitchen scissors, though they shouldn't be. Yeah, they can't cut wire. Oh, goodness, sweet. Are you not planning this very well? Where are the specific tools? Where are my wire cutters? Where's that box? Light, how are you doing? Allie, how are you doing? What? We actually put exclamation mark guess what in chat for me. My keyboard is so far off to the left. Someone do exclamation mark guess what. Where is my crafting box? Oh, it is gonna be right in there. There it is. Guess what? Chicken butt. No, but tell us your news. Tell us the real news. Sorry for the glitching. That is the Hobbit cam, aka the crafting cam. Not the best. Oops. Sweet, you're moving your desk. Oops. Okay, that's all right. Careful. I was trying to move my chair. So I am stepping away from the desk. I'm just getting a box in my closet. Hey, Madman. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's find this box of mine. Where is my, you want to hear it? My Picard box. I'll show you. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I have to do so much Very, very poorly planned pop-up stream. So poorly planned today, sweet. Alright, it's gotta be in here. Let me put this back. This is my banjo that I never talk about. Alright, there's that. Put this back. Alright. I wanted to show this box off to all of you. When I used to have my wood burning and my paper calendars, I don't know what you call it, phase, where I had an Etsy shop and I was pushing out some products. This was my box that I kept everything in, and I call it my Picard box. I got this at a repurposed store. Can you believe someone gave this box away? It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It says Picard. It's got to be in here. Ooh, wrestling. I may not be a fan of wrestling myself. My half brother was growing up, and we definitely have friends here of the Sweet Wild Streams who their favorite things is, yeah, there it is. Allie's like, hello. Yeah, we got some friends. I'm not naming names because they haven't, shown up here yet today. But yeah, wrestling is a fan favorite, and I adore that for all of you. They have to be in here. They have to be in here. My wire cutters. These are like the classic things that I'm always losing. They have to be in here. Yes! Oh my gosh, everyone. This is all I was looking for. Okay, where are the other ones? Where are my... Oh, my pliers. That's what I'm thinking of. They go hand in hand. Yes. A little rusty, but... Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry for the bad planning. Today's supposed to be a short stream too, sweet. I'm like, oh, I'll get this done. All right. Where to put the box where Hobbit will leave it alone for now. I'll just put it right there. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Sorry, Hobbit. Hobbit didn't like that. Fair enough, Hobbit. Okay. Goodness gracious. I have missed things in chat. I do apologize. I grabbed all these scissors and I don't need them now. Llama, Pale Llama, hello, and Nishi. Oh my gosh, that's sweethearts. Such sweethearts. Where is that? Where is that corner? Right here? No, it's this corner. That was bugging me. Okay, what do we all think? I did ping this in our Discord. Sorry if there's like little frays of hair from the flowers, but this is the gamer pad that I have had for 2 months now or so. My Totoro one was, not the same size. It was maybe 2/3 of the size, so it was smaller, and I have a bigger desk, so that was an issue. That was a prompt to get another one. But also, as you all know, when we're crafting on this cam has a certain stupid widescreen fish lens issue, and I didn't know about that before buying it. There's no workaround. So what I do is I actually enlarge the screen for all of you. So there's actually a good portion that's actually reduced from the full capture of the video because it starts to bubble out and it's really awkward looking. So that's why I was fixing my gamer pad. But I love the gamer pad. It's larger. Yes. Beautiful. It's larger, not just for gaming, but also for this cam and all that. Oh, did I hit the... Oh, I hit the wire. Okay, let me move that out of the way. Please don't have issues. I'm just gonna tape you right there. Okay. Goodness gracious. Oh, nice. Very cool. The Samoan wrestling families. That's awesome. Let me scroll up through chat real quick before I get more stems cut. I want to catch up with friends. And Allie, did you tell us your guess what news? You're in the Pride Guild! Yo! Oh my gosh, Allie, welcome, welcome, welcome! I'm gonna, when I have time for Discord later, you are, well, I'm just gonna say it, expect a ping from me. I'm so excited for you, Allie. It's beyond deserved. Congratulations. You know what I'd like to send, because I know I adjusted the redeems. We should hear this loud and clear. Yes! That's amazing! Celebrate Pride, everyone! Seriously. We honestly love who you are, and, you know, I'm just so happy for you. That's awesome. To be among friends and family and streamers and gamers. Strawberry! Yo! Look at those adorable emotes. You have, like, the best emotes. Entity is always using your emotes here, if you don't mind me saying. Hi, Strawberry. Can we get a shouty for both Princess Alley Kingdom and Strawberry? These are two lovely, adorable, wonderful streamers who host such cozy, lovely streams. My goodness, how are you both? Oh, that's lovely. See, the effort to look for these the last half hour, minus the hangout start time that we've had. So this is lovely. I miss using these. Snap. Meant to be, meant to be. Gotta love your crafter's tools, everyone. I know it sucks. The investment, the upfront cost, once you get the stuff you need. That was one thing that I learned so quick after high school. Oh my gosh. If you have that opportunity to have free art supplies, free art resources, oh my gosh, use it up, because boy, I didn't realize what I had at my fingertips, and I left high school and was like, I can't do half of the stuff, let alone a third of the stuff that I wanted to do, because it's expensive. It's so expensive to do arts and crafts. It's ridiculous. And I'm talking about, like, you know, when did I graduate? Yeah, early 2000s, everyone. So that has not changed. And now there are so many more crafts, so many more cool things. One thing I have these for, this is not my first time cutting faux flowers. I used to make head crowns and, you know, head wreaths and things like that. I really enjoyed doing that. That was really lovely. I sold a bunch, but I still have one of my first ever original ones, because it's not a great, like, assemblage of the materials. It's, like, really just kind of thrown together. But I adore it, and people have asked if they could buy it, and I'm like, no, because they don't understand the quality is really bad, it being one of my first ones, but I still have my Mother Nature one. Should take pictures of it and go out in the spring, which I won't have time for now that winter is back on its way this weekend. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, this song is a banger. It's a boppa. It's a boppa. Send your emotes. But yeah, for friends popping in, we are assembling, I wrote wreath in the title, realizing that's not true. This is garland. I'm making a garland, piece. I'll show it off. The faux poinsettia one I had up on our mantle is outdated. It's not winter anymore. Well, it is. I just said it is, but it's almost spring. You know what I mean? So I needed to swap over. We needed to swap over, and the stores didn't have any more garland. So I'm making my own garland. We're doing it. I have these nice little green ties. We're just gonna, you know, assemble them together. It's gonna be nice. Jackie, hi. But yeah, I'm really happy for you, Allie. You deserve it. Look at that puppy cat. Puppy cat's so freaking cute. I'm currently lurking, but I was chatting in a new friend, in their stream, coworker, and they had just one in their follow standard emotes. They have one puppy cat, and it's like puppy cat, like, dismayed or something. It's super cute. It's one of the newish emotes I've seen on Etsy. And I was like, oh my gosh, you love puppy cat. So do I. And I dropped my puppy cat emotes, and they were like, oh my gosh. It's just so cute. Puppy cat is the best. Also swears a lot. All right, so those are all cut. Now, I think only one of these was a single leaf strand, which is funny. I think the rest of these are all attached to white flowers. Yes. Okay. So let's do a little categorization of like size. These are all actually kind of medium. Do I have any smaller ones? Small one, small one. Who's that? Sarm! Look at those stars and snowflakes. Snowflakes! Ah! We gotta change those snowflakes. I'm like, it's now winter! Sarm, hello, a positive raid comes to wish you a good day. What were you playing? Yes, like a dragon, infinite wealth, working through the game, going through the epicness of it. Let's go, let's go. Hobbits, yes. Our Raider alert sound is randomized, but boy, when we get that Hobbit pub song, we have Yoshi's Story Island, we have an Encanto song, and what's the other one? We have another one. They're randomized. We like our random fun. Sarm is a super sweetheart. You know, is well acquainted with our Sweet Wild streams, but beyond that is an amazing streamer themselves. Non-affiliate. Could really use some friends to hang out, say hello, maybe get them to affiliate. But beyond that, sweetheart, Sarm is really an awesome human being. I see Sarm in other streams being so kind and so generous, and I really think you all would really vibe with their streams. So yeah, thank you so much for the raid. How's your Friday? Thank you for bringing in your friends. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope our friends get a chance to check out your streams, dear friend. Okay, these seem to be smaller, while these are all kind of just their medium size. And that matters, because we're not going to put all the large ones together and then small. We're going to balance them out in our one leaf. Our one leaf. I'll decide what I do with that after. But I need to hydrate. How are you doing, Sarm? What do you mean you know nothing of the Sweet Wild stream? Sorry. My frappe was like, come on, sweet. Eat your food. Good thing I'm not on cam for that. That was a little silly. I almost spilled my food out of my mouth. All right, let's get going, sweet. Let's assemble this. Sarm, don't forget post-streamer self-care, sweetheart, okay? Sweet isn't able to reach the keyboard, so the hugs are from me from Sweet. Yes! Yes, everyone! Thank you, Entity. My keyboard, normally right here, everyone. Boy, that camera's not centered. But it is normally right here. Then I have to go over here. I'm so sorry, I'm being a baby. And I also don't have the mic. Okay, I can move it over a little bit more without it being... Nope, there it is in the corner. Yeah, so the mic is kind of off to the side as well. I am going to go on my wish list. I did get a new Amazon account. So actually, I can even start at Amazon before going to Throne. But I am going to be looking at crafting camera arms, which are so different than face cam arms and mic arms. They're so different. And they are more costly, but as you all saw the ping in Discord, I'm struggling. This is one of the reasons I haven't done crafting or felting streams in a long time. The setup for the crafting cam is not ideal. So beyond that, I will stop ranting and raving, but yeah, I was going on about it to Tolkien. I was like, to be a streamer, I need all this stuff. Nothing works. And he did what he does best. He didn't say anything. Just listen. He's just like, nothing works. All right, I'm trying to get all these out. These are very stuck with each other. You've been going through it, honestly. Okay. But stream made you feel better. Stream, honestly, I sometimes feel like I don't know about streaming. I'm not in the best mental state. I don't feel myself. And it's never force myself. It's never pushing through. And what I'd like to say is I still commit to the schedule I create for myself. And I'm so grateful that I do that because I do feel better. I often feel 10 times better than I did before I thought about not streaming. So... yeah, our friends, my dear friend Sarm, like you, really make things better. You know, so I really appreciate you. And I have a really bad memory as of late, but yeah, okay. I was just double checking everything. We're good. Lovely. Lovely. But I hope that you know, you can reach out anytime, Sarm, if you ever need anything, my dear friend, okay? And even if it's not to just, like, talk about stuff that's not going well, even if it's just to say hi. Just to say hi. Send an emote or something. I like sending random stickers every now and then to our dear friends. Or just, like, a hug sticker or something like that. Or something else cute or funny. You know? Makes me think of my best friend out in on the West Coast, and you know she's not on Twitch. She's not a gamer. But I miss her so much, and there are times where like you know I'm so in touch with my dear friends, my gamer friends, my Discord friends, my Twitch friends, and then I'm like, oh dear, what about my best friend over on the West Coast? And I'm not a big fan of Snapchat these days, and that's like our main way of communicating, and Snapchat has been really frustrating lately. So yeah, it just feels like, you know, sometimes it's just like, oh, our friends do make us feel better. They really do. Okay, I think these are, oh, they are movable. Perfect, perfect. Like most fake flower arrangements. Perfect. I appreciate you, Sarm. Okay, so we are going to want to do like a small to large radius. But what I'd like to do, see, I want some green followed by the white. That's really what I'd like to do. See how nice that looks? Because I don't want, how would it look to have the green bundled up with the white? And I don't have to tie everything so close together. I could, let's see. If I tied it here. This music is so precious. This is like perfect. Actually, that's kind of cute. What do we think, everyone? Because the poinsettia one was a little bushy in some parts. I don't have to make it totally thinned out. I think that's kind of lovely. All right, let's put that together. And yeah, these are perfect. Yeah, when I found these in a drawer, I was like, I don't need string. This is perfect. Boom. Lovely. And if I need to, we can put a second one on there. Yeah, just in case. If I'm going to be moving this around the TV to set it up. Because this is going around the mantle. It's no longer winter holiday season. We need a change of scenery. From red poinsettias to... I didn't throw the tags out. What did these... Wisterias? I probably mispronounced that. Wisterias, no N. Winston. Wisterias, artificial bush. Yes. So probably still kind of a winterish flower, but definitely more, you know, still spring, like snowbells and snowcaps. There we go. That'll stay. Oh, that's nice. That'll work. I've been okay. I have been okay. It's been yet another long week for sure. But I will say this. Yesterday was a decent day, and that I never mean to, you know, be happy when a dog booking cancels. You know, I'm a working girl. I need that money. But at the same time, when my day is made that much easier. So that was a little nice, you know, because I was preparing for a really busy day, and it ended up not being too bad. I will say, I had a 6 a.m. meeting that had to get rescheduled, and we did that at 7 p.m. last night. So I was up a little bit past my bedtime. Not too bad, because you just know how it is. When something happens right before your normal bedtime, you're going to stay up. So, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It was good. It was good. Here we go. I'm just hydrating. Okay, so the next piece, I guess, would be to do another small one. And I think, because we want some leaf, we want some greenage in there. Excuse me. But I like how it kind of flops around too, and I don't want to lose that, so I'll have to be careful where I pin things. But I also do want it to be close to the green. How are you, Sarm? How is everyone else? How is your Friday going? Who's doing what this weekend? What you got going on? How does that look? You know what? Having the camera on while I'm doing this craft is really kind of nice. No, I'm going to want to move that up for sure. Yeah, move that up. Yeah, that's better. Actually, can I rotate that? Yes, perfect. Yeah, we're going to rotate that. Okay. Excuse me. That looks good. Okay. So, oh, this has such a long stem. Maybe I'll cut some of it off, but I also don't know if I want that sturdy as well. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes a little time off is nice, even if it's unexpected. Exactly. There is a Pokemon in chat. I don't know what Curlia looks like. I probably don't have it because I don't recognize it, but I don't want to break from this, so I'm gonna not worry about it. Another day, Pokemon. Another day. Okay, I see what's going on here, sweet. I want it to be... There we go. Okay. Sometimes you just have to get that right perspective in. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pin this in 2 spots. Right here. But then also right here. So it'll still hang right here. This little dangly thing. But it's going to be binded. That'll look really well. Okay, so let's start at the base here. We did 3 co-working streams back to back. It's so nice to hear that redeem again. Oh my gosh. Silver, how are you? I'm so excited for stuff that's coming up. But beyond that, Silver, how is your Friday starting out, my dear friend? Are you at work? How are you? Yeah, I know. Yo! Talk about randomized cute sounds. So funny. Yeah, we are, as I'm sure you're getting to a response of my question as you type something up. That's always wonderful and something I look forward to reading. Let you know what we're doing today. So, I'm retiring this fake poinsettia. Oh my gosh, sweet. You are a mess. Oh, sorry. I'm in a mood today. I'm retiring the poinsettia garland that I've had up on our mantle all winter long, and I'm making my own garland that is a spring version. So that's what we're doing today. You found your glasses. Let's go! After tearing apart your entire room. Oh my gosh, they were on the couch. Oh, that's so frustrating. You don't even want to hear the story of what I lost and realized was in the house the whole time. My goodness. Oh, Chica, darling. Chica, sweetheart. That is so frustrating, and I share in your frustration, hun. You found them? Move on. Get past that moment now, right? Oh, goodness gracious. That's a cute emote. See, I can use the mouse all right. Who says that? Oh, it's Lane's. That's so sweet. You must have put them down when you were making cookies last night. Aw, that's so frustrating still. Alright, so I wanted to put... So the trick is trying to get this stem so it's not pinning down any of the flowers themselves. Right about there? Or actually... Oh, a round of ads incoming. Not for a couple minutes, though. Stick with me. Stick with me. Right there. Right there. Yes. Okay. So now, oh goodness gracious, we gotta get our nimble little fingers in there. You would think, with my tiny little hands, that this would be easy. Nope. I'm riddled with arthritis. I am riddled with arthritis. This is not something I should be doing at all. Yeah, the wood burning, I had to give that up. It was so tough, everyone. You just having to apply pressure for a craft that does, at some points get warm and kind of burn your hand and stuff. I had to give that up. And then I created some really wonderful things. I should spend a morning digging up these photos and stuff and showing you all what I used to make for my Etsy shop. One of the proudest things I ever made was a tarot board. It was gorgeous. I almost didn't want it. I sounded funny. Gorgeous. I almost didn't want it to sell because I was like, if it never sells, I get to keep it. Oh, it sold so fast. It was on special wood too. What was that? Like ash? It was like rosewood ash, rose ash wood or something like that. Anyways. All right, how does that look? As a garland strand. That looks actually really cute. Oh! Now, what did I have to do during the ad break? Because I got the scissors. Hi, Token! Game on! I'm not yet hungry, but I did take my medicine. Yeah, Tolkien went and got me this frappe, got me hash browns, and I just took the frappe. Craft on! Yeah, that's cute. Alright, so let me pause here. Let me catch up with chat before we go into ads. I want to see what Silver said. Happy Friday, doing okay. Little off physically in your ears due to allergies. Same. I'm raising my hand. Same. And I'm suspecting too. I'm like, is it allergies or is it something worse? No. Work from home day. Let's go, Silver. I'm happy for you. Doing okay today. I'm happy to be doing a pop-up stream with all of you. Got breakfast delivered to me despite me being in kind of a mood today. I'm in kind of a mood. Ads are going to be rolling in, sweethearts. Take a break. Do what you need to do to take care of yourselves. We'll be right here crafting along. A little bit of a shorter stream today. I think I got a raid target, but we're well out from that point. So we got another hour and a half. So sit back or go take a break, and I'll see you after the ads. We're going to just keep working along. I can't remember what I needed to do during the ad break. I can't remember, so I'm gonna keep working. If it comes back to my mind, I will absolutely go do that. Ooh, that sounds lovely, Sarm. I have similar things I have to work on. I really do. I've been putting off some of the more digital work I have to do. But yeah, go take a break, sweethearts, if you need to. Okay, so now the next one will be a large piece. Also, did this fall off? It did. Because I have this one, too. Can I pop them on anything? Where's an empty stem? I just feel so bad. Or where's that one leaf stem I had? Where'd that one go? I can pop them on there. I've lost it. I will. Oh, it was water. I had to go get water. Let me go do that. I'm going to leave the scene right here. I'm going to just mute the mic. Let me go get water. Thank you, Entity. That's what it was. This song. Hold on. I like stood up and realized, like, wait a minute. This is so cute from House Moving Castle. I had to add that to my like list. There we go. Okay, let me go get water. I took longer. Dan Dan, welcome in. I took longer. You know what? I was just like, sweet, just go to the restroom now. All that jazz. So I did take longer. I got my water. Dan Dan, welcome in. Hey, Midwest Game Guy, welcome in. Happy Friday to you both, to you all. Has anyone else popped in while I extended longer than I actually said I was going to? Oh, Omega. Sorry, Omega. It's a little tricky for me today with the crafting setup to use the keyboard, so bear with me as I really don't give a whole lot of hugs today, but beyond that, thank you so much. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Today, my stream title is incorrect. I'm not making a wreath. We're making a garland strand. I am retiring our poinsettia garland that we have on our mantle, and I'm making a spring one today. So join us. How are you feeling? Thank you for being here. Let me actually do that hydrate. Okay, all set. All settled in. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Yeah, happy Friday! Look at that cute Kuropi. Alright, so if I had to think of the size that I'm working with... Oh, sweet! You just bent that a little bit. I'll have to be careful, but also... It seems to be okay. Okay, not a bad thing. As long as it's not going to rip off. It is wire, though, so that's fine. So that's actually about a quarter of the size of the original poinsettia one. So we need to keep going. Now we're going to take a large one. I have a feeling this is just going to end up being like perfectly sized for everything. We might even have extras left over, and maybe I'll add it to that bouquet one that I didn't want to take apart. All right. How you doing, everyone? It's good to see you, Dan Dan. Alright, actually I need to kind of like... Oh my gosh, I have so much on my desk. I did not plan to clear it before stream. Let's see. I need to kind of hold it up. You know what it is? These are getting in my way. Alright. Goodness. The mess on my desk. Okay, so that's going to help visually. I just couldn't see what the garland looks like with all the other flowers underneath. So now this one actually has a little bit too much leaf. But what if I pinned it down here? It's a little too much leaf. Portia! Hi, sweetheart! We can just rip that off, though. We can just rip the leaf off. Beautiful. Hi, Portia! Hey, there's a redeem in there you might want to use. I thought of you when I brought that back today. Alright, so if it's going to bend here, and this is going to be sort of the middle of the TV. There it is! I know Portia loves crafts. It's her thing. It's what she lives for. Good morning, Portia. Lovely to see you, hun. I might just get rid of this green, or maybe move it back up. How does that look? And then pin it here? Yeah. Perfect. I like that. Okay. Slide it down a little bit, maybe. Yep. I like that. Yep. Perfect. We're going to pin that right here. How you doing, Portia? So good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, get your dailies. Get your dailies. You'll hear your chickens and your Junimos this morning. Ow. Sometimes the wire is a little pinchy. Ow! There we go. You got the rainbow Junimo! That's such a good song. I've heard that on other lo-fi lists for sure. I forget that the other reason these come in handy, sweet, so I'm not pinching my thumbs into oblivion. Come on. Still in bed. Let's go. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, sweetheart. I think I should pin it like right here as well, just to offer that strength and reliability for it. Yeah, let's pin it right here. There we go. What the mods get. By the way, is that showing up? Okay, good. Okay, I was like, I do have the feed the mods scene up, right? That's its own entire scene plugged into everything else. There's 24 GIFs on that. It needed to be its own scene. I was not plugging that into the GIFs, which actually have just about the equal amount of ones. And I forget to use this part of my tool too. This part is so cool. Let me show this to you. There we go. This part right here, so that's the cutters right there. I love how sharp my nails are because I can use it as a pointer. So these are the cutters I'm using. This is such a flat base that you use it to flatten things. So I forget to use that. It doesn't help when the wire moves out of place, but you love that the food are too cute to eat. So that is an emote pack. I got that idea. So when I say like the support goes back into the streams, a lot of our animations come from something I've gotten on Etsy. So the food redeem, I had that was brainstorming for like a month and a half. And I wasn't quite sure, you know, how it would come together and all of that. So what I ended up finding to make that happen was food emotes. And there's plenty. There's singular ones, and then there's a few packs out there. This, I think, was a pack of 100. I picked the cutest ones. There were some that the drawing style was a little unique, so there were some that I was like, it's not as cute. But yeah, super, super awesome little thing to use. Yeah, a lot of our stuff are, you know, emotes, like the Adopt a Chicken, the Find a Junimo. Those are emotes that we actually have in our Discord, but I plugged them into OBS and animated them and all that. So yeah. Well, actually, some of them are already animated. Yeah, the Junimos, the chickens are already animated. Okay, so that was a large one. Now we're going to go back to small size. I'm going to get this done for today's stream. I have to be done by 11. So we will have, and 45 minutes, just to give people time frames. So yeah, on the clock there. Where am I? Over here, sweet, there. When that says 10:30, we'll have our last round of ads. And then we'll hang out a little bit after, but kind of look towards wrapping up and moving on. And I do have a raid target, a friend doing a charity stream. So I think it would be really lovely to go over there. Well, actually, I might look at my live list. But other than that, I think I have our raid target set. So, assuming they're still live. There's always that. Assuming they're still going. So how does this look? This actually looks perfect. I don't really have to do much there to change that. Oh, I just ripped a flower off. They pop up so easily. All right, this time I saw where it came from. Oh dear. I'm ripping the flowers' heads off. Oh. There we go. Poor little thing. It's like, why'd you do that to me? What did I do to deserve that? Alright, sweet. Focus. I was thinking maybe, actually, not as far down. Big hug to Portia. So deserved. Gotta see them all. You want to see all of the food emotes? I don't even know how I do that. I could do that. I just attach them as a file, I guess, and just post them in our Discord, but I'm just trying to get a size up for this. You know what? Now I have regrets. Now it does seem a little sparse right there. Oh, can I slide this down? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it does seem a little sparse there. I do want more leaves. I do. Can I rip this off? Yep. Let's add leaves to that. Oh, perfect. I love faux flowers. It's such a fun craft. Yeah. Lunari! Hi, sweetheart. Alright, and then we're going to put the top back on that. You can't do this with real flowers, everyone. You can't put the tops of flowers back on after you ripped them off. I got a tomato. We got a tomato. Alright, and how does that look now? That actually looks a lot lovelier. So, a lot lovelier is what I meant to say. I just knocked another petal off. These things are freaking delicate. Luckily, once this goes on the mantle, we don't really touch it. I think that... Did that come from here? No wonder you fell off. You're barely on. You don't even have a little stopper at the end. I think that's where you came from. Oh no, you're over here. Were you the same one I broke earlier? I think so. Whoops! Oh. Okay, you're meant to stay like that. Okay. Right here. Come on. Oof, it's not wanting to pop through. Come on. Just so you don't rip off again. Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't wanna rip it off. Yeah, how cozy and wild are you? How are you doing? How are you doing, sweetheart? I'm doing well. I'm happy to be putting this together. Alright. Sipping my frappe. Sipping my frappe. That looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm glad I added the extra leaf. It just seemed a little bare. So we can do this. Yeah, good job. Good call, sweet. So let's attach that right here. How's your Friday going, Lunari? Yeah, my fingers are already getting camera. Oh, you can kind of see that. Do you see the little bit of callus marks right there? It's like, oh, you're using wire, aren't you? My skin's like, what are you doing? You using wire on me? That's not soft. Like, I know. Well aware. There we go. I brought that redeem back today too. I'm laughing because I was like trying to pay attention to the song that was just starting, and then all of a sudden I hear making a long line that you'll wrap around into a tighter ring. No, my stream title is incorrect. I'm so sorry. I'm making garland. I'm so sorry for the incorrect stream title. I should go back in and fix that. But no, I'm making garland, so I'm just making a strand. This is gonna go around our mantle. So above the faux fireplace, right below the TV. Let me show you the. Oh, I have so much stuff over here now. I'm retiring our fake poinsettia one. We had this for all of the winter season. So lovely for the holiday season. And we also have a mini green strand of mini lights that go with this. It's so nice above the fireplace, the faux fireplace, right below the TV. It just adds a nice sweet ambiance to it. But it's, it's long past that holiday season, long past winter feels and all of that. So I've been wanting a spring one. None of the stores have just single garland like this one is. The reason this doesn't look like garland, I just folded it up, but it is just one strand. So I just decided I'll get a bunch of fake flowers, the bouquet kind, and then, I'll just make my own. So we've chopped 2 bouquets up. I bought 3 total. Let me show you what the original. I kept this one by itself because I want to just actually put this in a nice little glass vase and just have on display. So this was like the most fullest one, and I left this one alone. But yeah, so we're making, we chopped up the other 2, and now we're making a garland out of it. So yeah, making our own because we couldn't buy one. So this is probably the cheaper way anyways. So yeah, and I'm just having a lot of fun. I just figured this feels so much more spring-like, and I can easily keep looking at this well into June and a little bit of July before I swap it out. I'm thinking, everybody, July, sunflowers, get another strand up and going for the mantle by July. That way when August really hits, it's sunflowers. There it is. There's our sunflower emo. Can someone send exclamation mark sunny in chat? Send our beautiful sunny sunflower. I adore it so much. So yeah, I think that would be lovely. If not sunflowers, what is another typical summer flower? I'm trying to think. The reason sunflowers would be ideal is because sunflowers kind of go into September. So there it is. There's our beautiful sunny. But yeah, so sunflowers are like a summer autumn flower, and I'm thinking by the time I make another strand, I would have it for July, August, September. Do a special strand for October, and then for December, just go back to this poinsettia one that I already have, because I really like the poinsettia one. The only thing I might consider changing with the mantle is right now, I do have a really nice tapestry, a small one, but a tapestry that kind of drapes over the faux fireplace. It's underneath the TV. It just covers the countertop a little bit. And that is also very wintry. So I might look towards, going back to a repurposed store and getting some cheap fabric that I can just simply wash up and just throw on as a tapestry. There we go. There, that's secured. So this is about halfway done because of the size that I want. So actually, let me double check. We're gonna drag out this poinsettia one, because this is the actual size. It was so perfect. This is one whole strand I bought as is. Oop, there we go. So it's about, yeah, just over. I just need like a couple more strands. Perfect. I know you all can't see what I'm looking at in full scope here, but yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is coming along so well. I should be able to get this done within the time frame I was hoping for. Nice short little stream today. Little pop-up stream. And I'm just using, in case anybody's wondering, these are ornament holders that you would use for the ornaments and trees. I found these in a drawer and I was like, this is perfect. I don't need string or twine or anything. So it's actually even better. Much better, because string, over time, string just kind of, it expands and loosens up and stuff. So the wire is much better. So it all came together. There's a cat in chat, a big cat, aka Pokemon. All right, so this was a small one. Right. Now we need a large size stem. There we go. I just pulled this one out. Lovely. Oh, Portia, please do tell me. And Tina, if you're there still, sweetheart, what do you think of the gamer pad? Isn't this lovely? It's upside down to you all. I apologize. What would it look like the other way? Do you all want to see with me? What would it look? I want vertical, right? So if I put my hand out, does it look... Oh, I could have done it this way. One of the other reasons I had it the other way for the other gamer pad was just because of how it looked and stuff. So maybe this isn't as bad. Maybe next time we do a stream, because now I don't want to adjust the camera. We're gonna go back. Yeah, maybe we could do that next time. Just have it normally coming up instead of from the top. Yeah, I've been frustrated with the whole silly crafting camera setup or lack thereof that I have. Oh, this is tough. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Just got a lot going on. Okay, that's all right. Let me move these over a little bit. There we go. Now I can see better. B. Ryan, hello. How are you? Oh, no, did I rip this off again? I'm just gonna put this over. I'm done with that piece. I think it's the same piece I keep ripping off. Nice flower morning. I know. We got the tulips on the gamer pad. We got the wisterias for the faux flowers. Aren't they lovely? How are you? Yeah, I got this off of Amazon a couple months ago. And boy, I was searching for weeks and weeks. And one of the reasons that it took me such a long time, size. Even if I like that style or the print of the gamer pad. Also, not going with something that was AI generated, everyone. Oh my gosh, I will not go on a rant and rave right now, but if you love Studio Ghibli, oh boy, you know what's going on. So yeah, that was another big piece. I may have fallen in love with the gamer pad on Amazon, but when it's so obviously generated by AI, whipped up in a couple of seconds, extrapolating art from other artists who actually made that art, yeah, I did not go with that. So I went with a piece that was not AI generated, that was actually illustrated by hand by someone who gave permission to that whomever I bought it from to use and resell as gamer pads. So it took me a while to find one. Is garland for a mantle? Yes, thank you for answering B. Ryan's question there. Me saying I'm not going on a rant and rave and going on a rant and rave. Yeah, if you know what's going on with Studio Ghibli right now and AI, and it's a fucking mess, everybody. Sorry to swear, but it's a fucking mess. Oh, it sucks. But anyways, I digress. You're not here for those vibes, and I apologize. Not here to put you through that. I'm trying to look at the placement here. I don't have any other faux leaves that I can just add on, but it's kind of sparse right here. You know what I mean? What about this one? What's this one? Can I slide this up? Yeah, let's slide that up. Okay. That's actually better. And if we attach that there... See, right around here is where... How big is our TV? I think right around here is that point where I'm going to bend it and it's going to tailor off to the side. Oh yeah, I'll get this done in the next hour. This is looking wonderful. It will look good on the mantelpiece. B. Ryan, look, my dear friend. I'm retiring our winter holiday poinsettia one. It is actually one strand of garlic. I just have it folded up. You can kind of see the strand there. It's not a wreath. My title is incorrect. Silly sweet. But yeah, so I bought 3 bouquets of this fake wisteria flowers, and 1 bouquet I did not cut up. I'm just going to keep as is. But the other 2, we cut up all the stems to their bases, and now we're using these little wire things to make our own garlands, since none of the stores were having specific garland ones. So yeah. I could have gone to Michael's. I could have spent an arm and a leg, but Michael's is way out of my way. So, yeah, I didn't. Ooh, I just moved the leaf down a little bit more, and that actually does seem to balance it out much better to where I want. Okay. Yeah, right there. I think that's going to be lovely. But I don't know. This is like really far up on itself. Can I... Oh, sweet. What are you doing? You can just, no. Yeah, yeah, okay. Just bring it farther down. There we go. And then wherever, oh, okay. Beautiful. I like that. But I think a little farther down. Yeah, there we go. I'm in my own head, everyone. Trust me. It makes sense what I'm doing. My head right now. So wait a minute, sweet. So this isn't dangling, though, as much as I would like. Oh, okay. It was just stuck on itself. How does that looking so far? That's actually kind of nice. Let me see here. Okay, so something's throwing me off. It's going to look so imbalanced. I'm going to attach it now, but then we're going to go back to the other end and we're going to slide some stuff around. The other art store, not Michael's, is closing down around here. Oh, boo! Because then all you have is the big chain store of Michael's. That's too bad. Yeah. Oh, boo. Happens. But yeah, it will look really lovely for the mantle. Alright, so I will go back to secure that, but one thing I'm realizing, so now that you did that, you don't have a dangly piece right here. And I'm wondering if I want to readjust that. Because this is going to be like on the side, not really seen anyways. So slide that up. There we go. Can I slide this up? Yep. Okay. And then this is going to be, that's kind of attached. So I do need to take this apart. Darn. Okay. Are there two here, by the way? Yeah. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Come on. Okay, so, I think what you really need to do, sweet, is do something like this. Yes. Okay. How much is that going to hang, though, once you bend that, sweet? So that needs to go farther down. Okay, my bad, my bad. I don't know why I did that voice. Alright. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I might come back to that after. Yeah, let's, you know what? We're going to take this, and we're just going to simply add it here. And I want it to bend, so let's move that. There we go, rotate. Let's see. Because I only have one more. Oh, I have two more of those. Okay. Alright, let's add that over here. I just kind of completely reworked what will be the right side, and that's okay. Oh, Joanne's. Oh my gosh, that's right, B. Ryan. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I remember finding that out through another streamer. Yeah, we just started getting on the topic and oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really sad because that's like the end of an era, everyone. If you're unaware of Joanne's Fabric, like that was like it's just a home for some people out there. So it is a big deal for them to close. It really is. It's a, oh. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. It is really sad. It sucks. End of an era. Joanne's Fabrics was amazing. I remember finding out and being like, that kind of sucks because, like, I would have, I hate to say it, I would have wanted to go and reap the benefits of all the sales they would have had, but I think they long closed the one that I would have had access to. Yeah, it's too bad. And then all you have left are the big names, the corporate stuff, who don't have everything you want or need, and it's just, that's what it becomes. It is what it is. Alright. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Getting a little downer. Alright, so I like that. That looks really lovely. This is going to be my left side. Do you see how it just kind of bends there? But I need to rework the right side because I just felt like, okay, so we got... Oh, where's my camera? There we go. Oh, you're not doing what I want you to do. Ah, there we go. So this is going to kind of dangle off right here, this piece, and I don't have a matching side for that. So we need to fix that. And I realized it was because I had the wrong type of piece that we wanted to use. So what's going on here? Why are you bending there? You shouldn't bend there. You're going to be straight. Ooh, okay, let's fix that. I don't want that issue later on. There we go. Get your ears feeling clogged. Ugh, that's no fun. No fun. Yeah, I've had clogged ears, clogged sinuses. Trying to push through. I mean, so far I'm not sick, so that's why I'm, okay, it's allergies. But then, it's like, is it just allergies? Waiting for it to be worse. How you doing, Diablo? Alright, looking at the time. Need to keep working. We're almost there, everyone. Almost there. Alright, so yeah, I need a nice chunky piece like this one to go on the right side here. Oh, this song, everybody. I'm gonna rip that right off. Bum 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 bum. Kind of want them to be the same size as far as hangage, drapage. Yeah, a little lower. Alright, and we got a lot of leaves going on here. A lot of leaves. So let's extrapolate. Oh, I can't take these off? Oh, hold on. We gotta cut that. We gotta cut this. Oh, jeez. What am I dealing with here? Okay. Right there. At least it didn't fall on the floor, but damn. I'm pretty sure that went underneath the computer tower and not in it in one of those little tiny holes. That's why you saw me pause, because I was just like, sweet. You just cut away without thinking what's in your environment. This Friday feels like a damn Monday. Let's not jinx ourselves here. I know. Sweet. I'm gonna curse you all. Ask Tolkien. I'm good at it. I don't mean to, but I do have a knack for it. Alright, I'm ripping more flowers off. It feels so bad. Alright, let's attach these two suckers. There we go. Sorry, I'm not on camera. Alright, there's that. There. And then we'll add some, do I want... do I want to add? I think what I'd like to do is just take that off. And then just add it like that. But I'd want it to go a little farther down. Oh, I should have added that before. Okay. I might have to take that apart. Is that what you want to do? That was sweet. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's take that apart. Oof, there we go. What did I... Okay, that's fine. I was like, what did I drop? We are going to have to cut that because that's only going to go down so far. Alright, now let's aim before we just cut. Sweet! There we go. And not pinch my skin, which I have pinched my skin with this tool before, and I have absolutely cut and bled myself. Good catch, Dan. Good catch. That's another Pokemon I'm not familiar with. I feel like I'm missing a lot these days. This past week, there's definitely been some Pokemon I have not seen before. I did catch one or two. Where did that one go? Okay, good. God. There. I think... I still want it to go farther down. I'm cutting the wrong one. I shouldn't have cut this one. That's okay. Damn, sweet. Oh, you know what we could do, though? Actually. Perfect. Cutting this one, too, everyone. And we're going to take this one. We're going to put the white top back on. Make sure it's really on. All right, beautiful. And then we'll just cut it down this way. Or, oh, do I want it like that? No. Sweet, you're making yourself confused. Maybe I shouldn't have cut that. Okay. I'll just make it shorter. Yeah. This is not going as planned. Shoot. This one part is not going as planned. Ruth, sweetheart, it is so lovely to see you. Yeah, Diablo is a new mod here. Thank you for wishing his, onboarding well. I appreciate that. Oh, I messed up, everyone. I don't want all this jazz here. Let's see. Oh, wait. Can I just... No, because that's attached. Okay. So, what if you do that? That's actually better. We'll just trim the short stem. Okay. But I just feel bad that... No, there's 3 like that. We'll just have to go with it. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll be fine. Let's see, what other greens do we have? I have all these ones that I actually took off. That's a topper. I need a middle. Here we go. Which way do I want to go? That way? Add more green. Do we have another middle? Yes. So I think we'll have one angle up and we'll have one angle down. That'll give us the effect we want. There we go. Okay. All right. So, oh, that's nice. That actually turned out really well. I was getting really worried. Getting really worried. Shimmy that all down a little bit more. Oh, that's going to be nice. Okay. And then just rotate this. Nope, nope, I wanted to rotate the green one. Jeez. There! That's gonna work. Okay, so let's pin this together. Ooh, ooh, don't fall, don't fall. No. There we go. How are you, Friday? I was gonna say, how are you, Friday? How are you, Ruth? How are you, sweetheart? How's your Friday going? My brain. All right, so that's what we want right there. Perfect. Okay. Give me one of these. This is going to require a bunch of wire just to keep this all together. There's technically 3 stems that I'm kind of tie together here. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. I'm trying to think of what my first ever Ghibli movie was, because I just know that once I watched Spirited Away, it like overrode any other first impressions I had of Ghibli. Spirited Away was gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Is gorgeous. I don't know why I said was. Hasn't gone anywhere. Alright, let's cut this off, and then I can add another. This is a little tight in there. Cut. Oh, oh, oh! Not that. That's why you won't cut. There we go. Whoa, where are you going? Don't go onto the floor. Here we go. All right. I don't know if I want to say this is done. I don't know. You know what? Let me run off, put this in front of the mantle super quick and see, and then I'll be able to tell if I want to add any more, because we still have these 2 small ones we chopped. And I think I have 1, or is that 2? Let's see. Ooh, 2 long ones. Which, again, I could add to the bouquet if I wanted. So let me go do that. Feeling a little bizarre. Might have overdone it with work. No, an exercise this week. Oh, no. Chill afternoon will help. Yes. And seeing your family. Yes, absolutely. You're not alone. I feel like a lot of us are just... I had a morning. I've been so offbeat and just not feeling myself. You're not alone there. So, not to compare myself to anyone and what they may be going through. But yeah, you're not alone. It's a weird Friday. All right. I'm not going to mute the mic. I'll be right back. Let me go put this up by the mantle and see how I feel about it. It does look lovely. It's a little sparse right here. How do I fix this? I can tell immediately it's a little sparse right there. Actually, let me add my add of little twisty ties. No, here we go. Use some of the ones I ripped off. Let me add that right here. We in this together. We are. We are. I love that, Sarm. By the way, did you do your post-stream self-care? Make sure you do. Alright, that's a little better. Yes, hangs better. Okay, let me go put this in front of the mantle real quick. Because I bet you I'm going to spot something I want to change. Oh, that's me trying to get up off of this freaking chair. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm glad I went and sized that up. Ow, I just hit the desk. Gosh. One of the reasons I'm not really looking forward to losing Hobbit having this entire room to herself. I am looking forward to Zoe having this room to herself. But with Hobbit being moved out soon means these rugs are going, and I won't have issues with not being able to move in this chair. Like, that is constantly my struggle, is moving in this room. So yeah, and Hobbit will be getting more space in the bedroom and bathroom area. A lot more space. So, Songbird, welcome in, sweetheart. Look at what we are putting together. We're putting together, my title is incorrect. It's not a wreath. I'm putting together a garland. How are you? Go run to the store. I'm looking at the time. I want to wrap up by 11, so I'm out the door for work by 11:30. So ads are going to roll in at about 9 minutes, and then we're going to hang out for a max of half an hour beyond that. Now, if I'm a little late today, as usual, it's okay. It's Friday. It happens, and the dogs can't tell time. So, how you doing? How you doing, Andrew? How are you, sweetheart? Happy Friday to you both. Sorry about that. I was taking care of my nose because sinuses. My goodness. So, I was saying, I was grateful I went and sized this up on the mantle. It's actually too short. I need to add, like another foot or so. So this is perfect for it being the right side. It looks gorgeous. What I had to do was I originally bent it right here to be the left side. We're going to extend that, and we're pretty much going to attach right here on the end to give us a little bit more length. And having 1 or 2 extra long ones is going to be perfect because we want it to hang again. So, okay, this is where I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room. My mic is getting in the way. There we go. Yeah, I haven't crafted in so long. I really have to get used to it because we're going to be beginning our crafting streams very soon here, sweethearts. Very soon here. Alright, I think shimmy down the leaves. Make it full. I think add more leaves too. Yeah, add more leaves for sure. Yeah, like another bundle. You love garland? Aw, you're doing okay. How am I? Well, so it's so funny. Let me show you, everyone. I'm retiring the fake poinsettia garland that I have here. It's just folded up in actually 4 quarters. It's a really nice size. This I bought as is. It was very... I'm not liking this song. Whoa. It has like talking points in it. Sorry. Mad distracted. Wrong browser. Other one, sweet. Oh, it's like the end of the song, too. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Anyways. I'm retiring this. This is around our mantle, actually, with a very nice little mini strand of lights. So, yeah, it's not holiday season. We're really breaking free of winter. I needed a spring version. So I'm making my own because none of the stores have garland. They have plenty of fake flowers, so I'm going to make my own. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this extra length of stem on for sturdiness, but I think I'm going to end up cutting it. We don't really need it. But yeah, so where did I bend it before? Where did I have it bent? Right there, right? Oh, it was right there? Where did I have it bent before? Right there, must have been. Okay, so I want to extend it. Oh, actually, I'm going to keep the whole strand. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to attach it right here. Yeah. Okay, let's add more green onto that, though. There's that piece and this piece. And those are the only extra leaves I have. There's a Pokemon in chat. Yeah, sinuses. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Fortunate part of spring. Exactly. We can celebrate the beautiful flowers, but also not celebrate the drainage of our sinuses. It's the worst. Yeah. Yep. A lot of us are experiencing it for sure. Just catching up with chat. Indeed it is. Exactly. Exactly. I think this set of leaves would be nice. Come on. Oof. It's like, oh, that's thick. I can't go through the stem. There we go. There we go. Okay. Kind of add it like that. Come on, sweet. There we go. I'm just trying to hold it together. Maybe I'll, this one seems to be hanging quite a bit. Maybe I'll pull that up like, yeah. Hi, Iceman! Yeah, yow. Hi, Iceman! What's going on? Good to see you, good sir. How are you? Yeah. Oh, and then you might have, like, just not even seasonal allergies. You might have animal allergies. Yeah. That's no fun. I could only imagine. I probably am allergic to animal dander to a degree, but it's nothing that stops me from having them or working with them, luckily. I'm beyond fortunate. God, that would ruin my life if I was allergic to animals. Seriously, it would ruin my life. Welcome back, Jeannie. Yeah, StreamerBot not being so random. Typical StreamerBot. We're used to that. We're used to that. There we go. That should give us a little bit of extra, and then we're going to attach here and make that the corner. So I should be able to get this done on stream today. Let's... Oh, what's that doing over there? Oh, that's the end piece. So we got a couple more short ones, and I think we should make use of that. I think if I were to bend it right about there, that seems to be nice, but I don't have any other leaves, so that would be it. But that's okay. Oh, I actually could just move that up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, this is coming along so well. What a nice little fun craft, and it's going to look so simple yet so gorgeous on our mantle. You had positive for ragweed, if you remember correctly. What's ragweed? Because I know what pollen, hay, tree, animal dander. I know like the basics. What's ragweed for allergies? You can also celebrate your beautiful self. You're so right, Sarm. I love that. Thank you. That's so sweet. Everyone celebrate your beautiful selves. Oh, and I'm still really thrilled for Allie getting accepted into the Unity Guild, the Pride Guild. Hell yeah. So exciting. There it is. This is going to be the last round of ads, sweethearts. Take care of yourselves during the ad break. Or stick around. But make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're feeling alright. Stretch. All that jazz. Common weed that causes allergic reactions in many people. Oh, that's helpful. Sorry, not you, Silver, but it's just like, oh, that's helpful. Ragweed is a weed. Well, yes. Is it specifically from the flower of ragweed? Hobbit, leave the box alone. Hobbit's like, what's this? There's something here. Can I chew it? Leave the box alone. I will put it back after. Goodness gracious. All you can picture now is sweet stretching when you hear the ad sound. Oh, stop it, Dan. I know what you're referring to, Dan. Produces pollen, which is released into the air. People ragweed. Yeah. No, I get that. No, I get that, Silver. I know. But I'm making a joke. It's like, because, you know, ragweed is, when they just say, you know, it's a common weed. Okay. Yeah. I should just accept that. All right, let's see. How are we doing, sweet? Focus. Oh, I did have another plant left. No! I could have added this. Darn! I wonder, can I rip the top off? Yeah! Like, no! I already put the wire on. You stop it! You stop it. I salvaged it. It's not a fail. Thought of you when I was double checking sounds today, Silver. I was like, yeah, that's on. Okay. So funny how some of you look for the certain commands and the redeems. I love that. Yeah, dude, I love it. It's why it's there. It's so funny hearing Professor Oak like, you were close, but you still failed. It is so funny. Oh, you know what I should do? Should I have one angle down? Or like... Or just facing out like that. Just bend it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is going to look lovely. All right, so ads are going to kick in less than 30 seconds. I'm going to go size this up on the mantle again. I'm pretty confident I can wrap up. Go take care of yourselves during the ad break. And when we get back, we will hang out for a little bit and all of that jazz. So yeah. I might take my medicine too. Y'all, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And I need to be. Yeah, 10:30 in the morning and I haven't had breakfast. So, there it is. Let's take a break. What do I got going on? Yeah, we'll just leave it there. All right, sweethearts, I'll be right back, okay? And I'm going to go size this up too. Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome back from the ads. I am so thrilled to announce this bundle. Oh, oh, oh. Losing the stems. Myself. There, I'm trying to bundle it all up so I can capture most of it on cam. Which is not doing. Anyways, sweethearts, I am thrilled to announce I went and oh my gosh, I can't get most of this on camera. I went and put this on the mantle. There, we'll just have it like that. And it looks lovely. It looks so lovely. I'm so happy with it. I even it actually does look like a wreath even as I put this on. There we go. It looks so lovely on the mantelpiece. I'm so thrilled with it. I turned the lights on and everything, and it's so lovely. It's perfect. Like, I am so grateful for this. It's so nice. And I love how it's just like, because I put everything with wires so I can move it around and really just kind of, you know, hold it how I want. So yeah, it's done. It looks lovely. It's just so nice. So hey princess, how are you doing, sweetheart? So lovely to see you. Look what we've made today. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm trying to like, here we go. Here we go. There is our stay together. Stay together. What? Seriously, thumb. Hold the piece. Damn arthritis. There we go. And it hangs. Yeah, my camera is not great. But anyways, I'm so happy with it. Woo, red fuzz. No red fuzz. I'm so happy with it. It looks lovely with the lights and everything. And then I was looking at the cloth piece, the tapestry. Definitely need to replace that. Absolutely need to replace that. Where is this coming from? What is this? Why is that piece like that? Oh, no! That's why I was so confused. I was like, why is that just sticking out like that? Oh, dear. We're not done. Oh, dear. Where was this pinned? Right here? Yep, I can see the gap. All right. Let's get this back in there. It's gonna be a quick fix. All right. Make sure that sizes up with where we want it. Okay. Alright, so before we add another wire, we need to tighten this. Oh. Me thinking, what am I going to do for the last, 20 minutes of stream? Don't worry, sweet. You're not done. Oh, come on. I'm going to squish it. Yeah, I'm just going to press it in together. And then we are going to add a second piece. You're tempted to summon If you don't, someone else will, Silver. This is why we have fun. This is why we have those things. Come on, wire. You are very much needed, wire, to save the day. Alright, I do not want a repeat of that. I mean, it's not going to get handled as much as I'm doing right now once it's on the mantle, but I don't want a repeat of that. I can't get around it. There we go. There we go. Come on. There. Hopefully. Shouldn't have that issue again. There we go. Wait a minute, sweet. Did you put that on wrong? What's going on? Oh, dear. What did you do? There we go. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. This is it. This is it. Here we are, everyone, okay? We've done a really lovely job today. I'm really proud of us. I'm going to wrap up on time. We're doing well. This was really lovely. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Strawberry. You took a nap? Oh, thank you. Hey, if I put you to sleep, I'm honored. I'm honored. It's honestly, it's good. I appreciate that because that means that we're a comfy, cozy, safe, moment and environment for you. So, oh, it's lovely. I'm enjoying it. And I think at this point we need to look at rating out, sweethearts. We're done our stream today. It was just a short pop-up stream. I did have a raid target, but I do want to look to see who's on. Let's see. There is a very lovely coworker on right now. You do see a wonderful gem. Let's see. They're live. Oh, I know where I want to go. Oh, dear. I have to take you all over here. We're going to have so many more opportunities. So my raid target originally was going to be Grandpa, everyone. However, I don't get many opportunities to raid this other person, and this person raided us about a week ago, showed us lots of love, and this is one of my most favoriteest streamers, and this is the person who got me into felting. So they showed up the other week, showed us amazing love. I think you will adore Cozy streams. From the UK, full-time felter now, full-time. They get to do what they love most. And, yeah, I think it would be really lovely to go over there, show them the love. Oh, they updated one of their little panels. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, beautiful witchy vibes over there. Lovely aesthetic. One of the reasons I wanted to raid Grandpa was because Grandpa's doing a charity, but Cozy is also doing a charity as well. So we're definitely still going to support a lovely streamer who is, hosting a really wonderful cause. No pressure, by the way, my dear friends, to chip into charities you're unaware of or anything like that, but just to say hello, show your support. Whether you can stay and hang out or you're just there to, lurk, maybe raid and run. I'm going to be raiding and running, unfortunately. I'll lurk, but I gotta get to work. Gotta get to work. This is why I'm loving these morning streams. I'm going to talk to my mods about it, but I'll just say to all of you here and now, in all likelihood, I'm not going to do evening streams for a little while. I will be doing a Friday, next Friday. I will be featured on the National Children's Alliance Twitch channel. I'm very excited, very nervous. Myself and others are going to be playing in Forensic Feud, aka Family Feud. And it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm also very nervous. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, modded Stardew. It's Stardew Saturday tomorrow, so... Oh, I'm so excited that we're going to go over and raid this lovely, wonderful streamer. Now, let me make a special raid message for all of you because one of the things that's so prominent on Cozy streams are stars. Kind of like, we have flowers and plants here that really vibe and represent our stream. Over at Cozy's, the stars are so, so special. So... and part of the charity right now as well. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Right now, y'all want to know what we're going to go right into? I'm making a Wolverine right now. Like the varied depth and just like amazing creations from Ghibli to Marvel to animals. Cozy's so talented. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm missing chat. Hi, Alley Cat. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for the big hug. Hi, Nacho Man. Hello. Let's just use this one raid message for all of us, whether you are subbed or not, my dear friends. The sweethearts are here to join your cozy crafting stream. All right. So actually, there's that. But because we're raiding into Cozy, and the whole thing is cozy. If you are subbed, feel free to use that one, okay? Feel free to use that one. Let's give a shouty to Cozy. If you are dropped from the raid, have no fear. This is where we're going. I just have to... Oh, wait. Sweet Sprain! Shouty. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. I would really love it if our sweethearts did what they always do best. Show the love, support, you know, make Cozy's day. It's a beautiful, lovely, welcoming community over there. And I love the weekend streams from Cozy, and they are the ones that inspired me to start felting. So we're going to be getting back into that thanks to Cozy. So, let's get the raid message going. I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you for hanging out, vibing out, joining me for a pop-up Wednesday stream. Or you know what, before we even get the raid started, mods, love you, love you. So lovely to see Portia and Entity here today. Really adore them. They're so lovely. Thank you for helping out today. Socials. And yeah, one more time with the raid message, and then we'll actually get the raid going. Nope, it's very tough to do. I'm over to the side. There we go. And we also have this as well. There we go. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for such a lovely day. It was nice to hear all of our redeems come back today, too. That was so nice. So, yeah, thank you for a lovely Friday. Be sure to take care of that post-streamer self-care. And, yeah, remember, be kind, stay wild. See ya.